everyone, and welcome to day one of our sneak peeks for the July release for Time for Tea Designs. I'm Jo, and I'm going to be talking you through the first few products that we have in the release. Join me tomorrow, that's Tuesday the 26th, and then on Wednesday the 27th for day 2 and 3 of the reveal. And then finally on Friday the 29th, the new release will be available for you to buy. Yay! And that's from 6 a.m. on the 29th. Okay, let's get started. So the first item in the release that I want to share with you is this stamp set. And I'm just going to leave it flat there so that we don't get the shine from the lights. And I'm sorry if it's not particularly bright. It's a bit of a dull day. The lighting's not great in here, but hopefully you can see the gorgeous little critters that we've got in this set. And I think if I hold it still there, that should work. So we've got our little otter, we've got our seagull, a little crab and a little turtle, and they're all at the beach. So we've got this little beach umbrella. We've also got some beach accessories, so we've got a bucket and spade, we've got some shells, and we've got a little coconut cocktail there for the guys to enjoy. And then we've got some great sentiments, so and you can put these together. So we've got I utterly love you, or I turtily love you. We've got seize the day, oh crab I forgot, it's your birthday, let's celebrate, and you go gull. So really fun set there. And we do have the coordinating dies. So the interesting thing about the coordinating dies is that we, instead of cutting around the sentiments like we've done typically before, and we do have that with the one sentiment there, we have these wavy banners that will fit around each of these sentiments, so that you can cut those out and create a fun little fishtail banner for your project. And then obviously all the coordinating dies that go with the images. The thing to note about the little beach scene is that it only cuts the top edge, so you can cut that out and create a nice 3D scene. So I've got some examples to show you of these fun little critters. Here is one example here that we've got from Randy, just showing them in some little Polaroid style elements that you can get in our memory keeping sets. So that's really fun way to do that. That's really cute. I have another one here to show you. We have this fun one, and this is a little bit of a sneak peek of something that's coming in tomorrow's reveal. So this is our little beach critters, all on a slimline card. It's really fun images. And again, here is another card showing those fun beach style critters with some other elements that we'll show you shortly. So that's the first stamp and die set. Next up, another stamp and die set. So stamp set, again, I'll just leave that there for the moment so that we can take it in. So this is our Get Well Soon set. I think that's what we've called it, yep. And if I bring that a little bit closer so that you can see those gorgeous whales, but we also have a sneaky little narwhal in there, which I think narwhals are so adorable. I didn't even know they were a thing, but I just had to include one in this set. So this set was created obviously for all of those times when we want to wish somebody well, when they're not feeling their best. So we've got the sentiment get well soon, then we've got the usual get well soon. So if you didn't want to pair it up with the whale pun, you can just use the straight get well soon. And these sentiments have an open area so that you can colour those in to match your project. And then we've got missing you and sending you, which you can team with hugs, tons and huge of love. So let me make that make sense. Missing you tons, or sending you tons of love, or sending you huge hugs. So you can mix and match your sentiments, which is really cool. And then we've got the accessories that go with it. We've got some hand sanitizer, some little pills. We've got the little nurse's cap. And we've got a plaster. We've got a little spray of water coming out of the top of the little whale's spout or blowhole that's in the shape of a heart. And then we've also got a little medicine bottle there as well. So really, really fun set for you to create. Lots of great cards for those that need a little bit of a pick-me-up. And then here are the coordinating dies. So some examples of this that I can show you guys. So this is a really pretty card using some of those characters. So this is a really pretty card that we have here using some of those characters. And let me show you this one. This one's a really sweet one as well. Lots of colourful ways of showing those characters with the Get Well Soon. And I like how this sentiment has been embossed in white. So again, you don't have to colour in your sentiment. You can just heat emboss that onto some coloured cardstock, which is a really cool idea. So I've got some more examples to show you, but like I said, I don't want to spoil what's coming up next. So next up, we have some dies that we're going to go with your stamp sets. So this is a really fun set. You're going to get tons of use out of this. So this is the Ocean Waves die set, and there is a little bit of a printing error on the back. It says coordinating dies. They do coordinate obviously with our other stamps, but they're not coordinating dies in the way that you would normally expect. They're actually slimline dies. So these are created to create the borders that you would like in a way, different waves. So you can use these to fill your slimline cards, but you could also cut them down and use them on other cards as well. So the reason that I made them in this slimline version is that you'll be able to use them for all different sizes of cards that you might make. So not only slimlines, but if you like your larger size cards, or you just want to cut them down and use them on a standard A6 or A2 size card. So they will work for all of those different options. So that's great. You have different shapes of waves. This one here has a stitching detail. I don't know if you can see that on screen. Just the stitching detail as well as the cut line. And then this one here just cuts the stitch line. So it doesn't cut the shape, it just cuts a stitch line into your cardstock. I think that's going to be such a great one to do. If you repeat that down your card base and then ink blend over the top of it, that will be absolutely beautiful. So I think that one's going to be a really, really useful die set to have in your stash. I think the other thing to think about this on this one in particular, I think this one would be a great one for maybe snowbanks, so not just waves. The next one I think would be a really versatile die as well. This one is the Waves cover die. It's an A6 size, so it fits your A6 size card bases. I'll just give you a closer up view of that one. So what this does, it cuts out the frame, and the frame is the perfect size for your shaker tape. So for our narrow foam roll that we sell at Time for Tea, this fits perfectly behind there. So if you want to add some dimension, you can. So it cuts the frame, but then it also cuts out these wavy strips. So they come out in pieces. I did have some. Let me grab mine. I'll just show you what they look like when they cut out. So here are some pieces, just randomly. So it will cut out these pieces, these shapes, and you can paper piece them back in together into the frame if you wish, or you can use them separately, as some of the design team have done, and you'll see in the examples on the website and in their posts in the coming weeks that you can paper piece those back in. You could also use the frame separately, so you don't have to use the internal bit. So if you're looking for a really nice stitched frame to outline your cards, great, you've got one here. but you've also then got the option of using all these different cutout pieces. You can ink blend them, cut them out of pattern paper, cut them out of just plain cardstock, and you can build up a really cool background here that you will make some stunning cards. There's so many different options with this. You're going to absolutely love using this. So I'm going to see if have I got an example. So here's an example of how the waves have been used. So that's a really cute one where all the waves have been used in a dimensional way. And let me have a look. I did think I had one. And again, this is an example of the waves there being layered up in different coloured cardstock. So that's really, really cool. For this one, I don't think I'm able to show you that one today, because if I show you that one today, I may spoil the reveal for tomorrow. So what I will do is I will insert a picture here somewhere of an example using this that doesn't ruin the reveal. So that's a couple of dies that are going to go beautifully with those stamps, but there are more. So we have these Fishtail banner dies. Now these are absolutely awesome for all of your projects. You're going to be able to use these in all different projects that you've got, not just the ones that we've got themed today. We have the smaller sentiment die here with the stitching on the inside. This one builds into, it folds on these lines here, so you can get a bit of dimension to the fishtail. And then you've just got a straight fishtail banner, which you all know I love a fishtail banner. I'm always looking for the perfect one, and this is exactly that. So again, I will insert a picture of where this is being used, so that you can see how that's going to build up. And again, I think you're going to be able to use this in so many different ways. Finally, on the dies front, we have here a sentiment die, and you know I love to include a large sentiment in every release because I love a bold sentiment. This is our get well soon sentiment. Again, this is going to be one of those that's going to be great to have in your stash for those moments when you really just need to send that sentiment of card to someone, and you don't want to have to go looking around for something. You can make this really clean and simple, or you can make it into a beautiful feature on a character stamp by incorporating that Get Well Soon stamp set, which Vicky's done in perfect way here. So she's layered up the sentiment. It makes a great focal point on the middle of the card there, and then she's just added some of those cute whales and some of the other accessories to make a really sweet and fun card that I think would cheer anybody up if they were feeling a bit under the weather. So that's really super cute. So that's the dies. There are two stencils that I'm going to share with you today as part of today's sneaky peek. So this stencil is actually not new. So disclaimer, this is not a new one. This is being revamped for 2022, but it was released probably about a year or so ago. We sold out of it, and I decided to bring it back now because it matches so beautifully with this collection this time around. So you've got all the different sides of it creating different waves, or even like a sandy bank here. We've got the pool, which is so cute. So we've got the kidney shaped pool, and then you've got bubbles. You can use this in so many different ways, and in all of your projects. It will also work with some of the other stamp sets that we've got coming up later in the reveals. So yeah, look out for that, and that is definitely worth popping in your basket. Stencil number two, though. Stencil number two, I'm so excited about. I absolutely love this stencil so much. Absolutely love this stencil. I think you're going to create some amazing backgrounds with this. It goes so well with our little Beach Buds stamp set that I showed you at the start. And if I didn't give you the title of that, it is Beach Buds. Sorry about that. So our Beach Buds stamp set is so cute, and this is going to go so well with that. So you have here the different shapes of waves either side. We have some cloud shapes here, which you can reverse and move around to create some lovely fluffy clouds. And then we have this shape here, which is going to enable you to create sort of sandy banks, but also you can create grass or snow banks, anything you like. The bits that I find really fun are the bits in the middle. So this is your little desert island shape, really cute. It could also be a rock as well, so it doesn't have to be sandy, it could be a large rock. And then we have this little builder element to create a palm tree. So you've got the little palm trunk and then the beautiful leaves that go on top. So the way that I use this, and I've used a bit of masking. So I actually drew through the middle of this shape here onto some of that masking paper, cut that out and masked out that area on my background so that I could create my little bit of sand in the middle of my sea. And then I've also then just used some of those wave shapes to create my little bit of sea, and then the cloud element to create my fluffy clouds. And then I actually built the palm tree onto a separate piece of cardstock and cut around it, just fussy cut around it. You don't have to do that, but I think that worked really, really well, and I think it just looks so cool on there. Then if you add in some of your beach bud characters, you're going to have a really, really fun card there. So I love this stencil. I think I'm going to have so much fun playing with that one. So that's it for today's reveal, guys. Day one, we have our gorgeous beach buds, and we have our glorious whales. We have some fantastic dies in the mix for you to use, ones that are going to, you know, hold you in really great stead for all of your projects. So we've got all of these wonderful goodies that are available. Let me have a look, see what else we've got. Yeah, I need to show you this Get Well Soon card by Jane, which I think is just so clever. She's used all of the little accessories and made them into shaker bits. So that is so cool. Love that. So much beautiful stuff here for you to play with. And that's just day one. So join me tomorrow when I'll be showing you all of the fantastic products in day two in preparation for the new release going live on the 29th of July. See you soon, guys. Bye. Bye.